Hey, y'all. Yeah. Y'all come on in. Start acting like y'all ain't watching. Just come on in. Come on, all you pickaboos. Y'all come on in. Come on in. See, a content creator don't want you over here watching me. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. They watches me. Y'all can't. Y'all, come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on, I need all my haters. Everybody who don't believe me. Keep watching. Keep listening. Trying to tell y'all, I know what's going on. Let me tell you something about Nazaria Harris case. I had to look at this case over and 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 over again. And I'm still looking at the preliminary. I'm listening to what the judge said too. I don't appreciate what the judge said either. So it's a lot of things that I'm listening to in this case that's picking me up on the case, y'all. See, y'all got these content creators got all up in y'all heads. But see, I'm over here, I'm doing research. I do thinking, critical thinking on this case. See, Shannon tried to tell y'all, the great aunt and the cousin tried to tell y'all, but y'all had some old folk, people in y'all ears telling y'all don't believe the auntie, telling y'all don't believe the cousin. Now they over there looking like yabba dabba do. Let me tell y'all something. Don't never let nobody tell you who to listen to. People like me who be on the top of their so I ain't gonna cuss. I ain't gonna cuss. I kept telling y'all, I paid attention to this case. Them folks ain't getting nothing about no Nazaria. They ain't talking about the family. Well, them too, but the people in the courthouse, they didn't investigate this case. I don't think they did was put a case together. See, the auntie, I told y'all to start listening to that cousin, who's supposed to be the extended cousin. I said, listen to that great aunt and that cousin, other cousin. They know what they talking about. See, they were trying to turn y'all against them because they was giving out some facts information. They turned y'all against Shannon. Y'all don't want to listen to me. See, your content creator, don't listen to that woman over there. She don't know what she talking about. Y'all don't even know me. But the ones who do listen to me, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Making sense now. Now you're going to hear the content creator taking up for Shannon, and then they're going to be trying to change their mind about this case. But I told y'all, they didn't do no investigation. The man at the school didn't do no investigation. He told y'all that. The detective who came on the stand. So y'all don't listen. Y'all didn't be listening to these content creators who got all these big numbers. See, I told y'all, the numbers don't matter. You better get some knowledge. Numbers don't matter, baby. But let me tell y'all something. They didn't investigate this case. They went up there and threw the case around. If they didn't investigate this case right, Jarvis might be back on the streets. I hear the street talking. But don't never let nobody tell y'all not to listen to my channel. You better listen. Y'all was on Shannon. See, Shannon only do what they are telling her to do. Shannon's scared of that man. But we're gonna get into what they said a month ago about this case, and what they say now. That cousin told y'all, if it weren't for the great aunt, see, the great aunt told y'all Jarvis won on this case. Not Jarvis, but that the investigators didn't do nothing about this case. Now y'all want to believe the cousin, who y'all been ever doing over there, who y'all giving money to and praises to. See, the auntie and the other cousin, Janelle, I think that's her name, they was on this case before anybody. Well, let me tell y'all something about me. These people don't know me on YouTube, okay? So if y'all want to listen to me, y'all listen to me, okay? That's one thing about me. I ain't gonna put out no lie. I'm gonna do my own research and my own critical thinking. I knew this case went right, and I knew they didn't investigate this case. They made Shannon look bad because she had the 5 children, I'm telling y'all. But let's listen to this. Give a shout out to all my workers and all my subscribers who trust in me. Keep following me. There's so much stuff gonna come out. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. Try to tell y'all the girl ain't lied. The girl not alive, but I don't want to say she ain't alive, but she not here with us. Then she may be. Let's listen to this first. A month ago. Okay? Y'all stick with me. Stick with me. Those who been sticking with me, listen to what I'm saying. See, I'm throwing them off. I'm throwing your content creator off on this case. But Shannon, she guilty. She's not guilty on this. She's not guilty. She's not guilty. They did that girl wrong. They did Shannon dirty. But let's listen to this first. Listen to this. See, I'm bringing y'all here because this is what was said a month ago. This is what said a month ago. Listen to this. Not today when the news just bursted out. This happened a month ago. See, I ain't gonna tell y'all, man. Y'all gonna take my stuff and put it on y'all channel.
Right now, Jarvis Butts is awaiting trial for the murder and sexual abuse of Josiah Harris.
After listening and said that opportunities to protect the 13-year-old girl were missed. Tonight, the 7 investigators are revealing years of warnings that preceded Butts' alleged crimes.
Warnings that family members say his life, as what 7 investigator Ross Jones has uncovered.
You look at that face, and you do not see the horror she's gone through. The exploitation, devastation, sexual abuse, and the pregnancy that she was concealing. Years before Jarvis Butts would be charged by Wayne County's prosecutor, accused of killing and sexually abusing 13-year-old Josiah Harris, it was his own relatives saying they saw the warning signs and told anyone who would listen.
At that point, I was like, this is too much. I'm calling it. I tried not just once, but multiple times for them to take us serious, take me serious, and what I was saying.
Kiwana Morton and her cousin Janelle are both relatives of Josiah Harris. In February of 2022, Janelle says she learned of allegations of improper touching involving Butts and other small Jarvis Butts' girlfriend, and that the alleged victims were Josiah Harris and 2 other children.
I was just like, oh my God, I was not crazy. This needs to be looked into.
She says she took the claim seriously Butts was on the sex offender registry, having spent more than 8 years in prison for third-degree criminal sexual conduct. She didn't alert authorities at first because she believed her niece would notify police. But weeks later, Janelle did notify Child Protective Services. Her complaint came in on April 13th, 2022. There was an incident at a birthday party, the complaint reads. One of the children that attended the party accused Jarvis of sexual abuse. Desire, name withheld, reported that Jarvis touched both of them inappropriately and it hurt. Janelle made a complaint over the phone.
They basically told me if they needed me for anything else, they would reach out.
The next day, Janelle would receive a text from her niece, Butt's girlfriend, confirming that CPS had contacted her. CPS called me Jarvis Info. There's ever questioned Isaiah Harris after receiving the complaint, but we do know when the only complaint filed with CPS naming Jarvis Butts.
And it wasn't easy for me to call Protective Services.
Same allegations against Butts from a conversation with his girlfriend. 2 months after her cousins called the CPS,
There's a problem, and they need to be aware of it. Sure that there's sexual abuse going on within the home.
specifically mentioned Jarvis Hines. Years looked into that complaint, conducting a face-to-face interview with Butts, who strongly denied the allegation. A forensic interview was conducted with the alleged victim, and no disclosures were made. CPS said the home was clean and free of observed safety concerns. The allegation was denied, assigned a low risk level. These are 2 complaints of at least 5 filed with CPS since 2015, naming Jarvis physical abuse or living conditions. Some of the complaints are generic, and none would ultimately substantiate that Butts was improperly touching children. Just over a year after the last complaint on record, Butts would be charged with sexually assaulting and murdering Isaiah Harris.
All of it could have been prevented.
Attorneys for Jarvis Butts declined
Okay,
stories.
bring y'all there because was telling y'all the truth the whole time. They told y'all the truth. They were telling y'all the truth about this case. Y'all didn't want to believe them. Oh, they got a cousin, extended cousin came in from out of town, want to come here and take over the case. Trying to throw y'all off. And y'all didn't believe me. Y'all didn't believe the aunt. Y'all didn't believe the cousin. Stop listening to everybody on this internet and do your research. Shannon was scared of that boy. And Shannon a trap. But what you just heard, you heard a lot of people, they didn't even have the man on file. And he been locked up. They didn't investigate this case, y'all. Stop listening to some of these content creators. They listen to me. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Only thing you gotta do is listen to what I talk about, how they try to switch it. Because I didn't know that until somebody else peeped it to me. The way y'all go and tell them what I say, somebody come and tell me what to say. This case is terrible. Shannon's mother has the biggest lawsuit in her hand. If she keep that other cousin out her business. I told y'all they didn't investigate this case. But that defendant, he know what's going on. And that lady who with him, his partner, she tried to tell them in court. And the judge, I don't like what she said. But she can say what she want to say. But I don't like what she said. The job is she's a judge. But I want y'all to hear this. School detective didn't do his job. The detective who caught himself walking out there looking for Nazaria clothes and stuff. They did some. They threw them clothes like that to make it look like somebody else. See when you tamper with evidence, you can mess the whole case up. This whole case to me been tampered with. People, start watching these little channels. We just ain't. I'm not out there like I used to be because I'm under a different name, and I deleted my channel, so y'all don't know who I am. I have great stories, but I want y'all to hear this. I knew the police department when I read the. See, I look at stuff that people don't look at. When I looked at, let me tell y'all something. Hold on, y'all. When I watched, when I was reading the the DPD, what you call them for people, defects paper, when that aunt reported the information, them people looked over there and said the house was clean. They didn't investigate. When they came over to Nazaria grandmama house, they were looking at the cleanliness of the house. They didn't investigate. They didn't investigate. They because they didn't. Them children was afraid to talk, but there was some way around to make them children. See, everybody was scared in the house except for the grandma. Everybody was scared in the house except for the grandmama. See, grandmama in what's the boy name? Jarvis know each other. Y'all ain't picked up on that either yet. They know each other. Shannon is a victim. And I wish they would give her some help. And I want y'all to hear this. And you just heard that, right? The only thing Judge did right for me in this case will move it up higher. But listen to this. Listen to them. Let me make sure. Hold on, y'all. Let me put y'all on this. Y'all keep watching my channel, okay? Don't never let nobody tell y'all not to watch. Don't never listen to a hater. If a hater tell you not listen to a channel, don't they watching it? They don't want y'all to watch it. And then y'all know where the information coming from. Watch what you want to watch. Now, this is what happened 15 hours ago. You seen the first paperwork. But listen to what they saying now, y'all. They're gonna pull the naps out your head. And make sure y'all watching.
To save the life of Isaiah Harris, records uncovered by the 7 investigators tonight showed
Nearly 2 years before Naziah went missing, police received a warning involving the man now accused of her murder.
Inside DPD says they messed up. 7 investigator Ross Jones reveals what went wrong and what's changed as a result.
Mr. Buff targeted and befriended women to have sexual relationships with their young daughters. He was a classic and expert
On the same day, Jarvis Buds, who was accused of sexually abusing 13-year-old Isaiah Harris, police and prosecutors urge the community to protect its children at all costs.
But when it comes to our children, we must be deliberative, we must be diligent, and laser focused on their safety.
We make strong, good decisions for our children, keep them out of harm's way.
But more than 20 months before Harris ever went missing, Detroit police had been warned that she'd been victimized by Jarvis Butts and failed to ever investigate.
There was no understanding about Isaiah. Yeah, because that's not a
Last month, we showed you that Jarvis Butts had been the subject of multiple complaints to Children's Protective Services, including at least one that named Isaiah Harris as a victim. What we did not know at the time is that CPS wasn't the only agency who'd been warned. In April of 2022, in response to a complaint CPS had received, workers there submitted a law enforcement alert to possible criminal behavior that made warning that there was a
But y'all, this. And Shannon didn't do nothing, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all something. Shannon didn't do nothing, okay? And the reason why Shannon didn't do nothing, because Shannon's scared of Jarvis. She's afraid of Jarvis. She's scared. She's afraid of Jarvis. Jarvis had her under control. You see how Nancy, he talked to the other baby mama, and they be like, okay, ain't gonna do no more, daddy. He controlled them, y'all. This the same thing that we are listening to now. Is the same thing that the aunt was telling y'all. See,
and name withheld reported that Jarvis touched them inappropriately as well and read, Jarvis is a sex offender and a felon. Isaiah's great aunt, Janelle, says she filed that complaint.
these two right here. Hold on. These two right here. These women's right here been criticized, talked about like a dog. Where they go? I like them. I love these two women right here. Hold on. Let me see, can I find them again? I like these two women.
Abuse. Isaiah and name withheld reported that Jarvis touched them inappropriately as well and read, Jarvis.
These two women right here. I love them. They are the two women that people try to get y'all to turn y'all backs on. These are the two women that even the extended cousin try to turn y'all against them. Told y'all that lie. That they didn't do this and they didn't do that. And look who did it. If it wasn't for the great aunt and that cousin, we won't have a case, right? It'll be the same thing over and over again. No, they ain't got to get those Shannon children. Shannon children needs to be somewhere where they can really get the help that they need. Not just put in them folks at home. Because then she got to deal with the family. I'm going to tell y'all people something. Stop listening to all the content creators who are just negative about everything. This case is deeper than y'all think it is. And you can't listen to everything that coming in your ear. Because you're going to have people supposed to throw you off. You're going to have creators that's going to throw you off this case to mess with your mind. But if you are easy to be intimidated about what they say and not listen to the factual thinking, critical thinking, then you're going to be lost. See, they turn y'all against this girl right here. I love these two women right here. These two women been handling this case from day one. Them two. Let me make sure y'all up on the stage. Yeah, there they go. And y'all keep on doing y'all job, sisters. Y'all are the family that continue doing what you're doing to push this case for Naziah. Finish doing it. Finish doing it for Naziah. Y'all doing. Let me see. I don't know why y'all can't. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on. Y'all. Please, for me, listen to more than just don't get hooked on y'all. Y'all get hooked on one creator. Y'all got to stop that. Listen to these people like me and other small channels. We giving y'all some great information. They don't mean we don't. Just because we ain't got no 1,000 views. I've been telling y'all what's going on for the longest. That girl tried to take y'all. That everybody been trying to get y'all mind, trying to make y'all look at these girls right here in a bad sense. These girls been on this case since day one. These girls right here been on this case since day one. Y'all have been manipulated into believing something that y'all don't even know nothing about. Don't listen to Janelle and what's her name. Don't listen to them. They the one been doing the case. If it weren't for them, DPD would walk off this case and just put that man down in that, let that man down in the hole and throw Shannon up on the bus. Somebody could have did the way y'all dog Shannon out. Somebody could have did something to Shannon. She wouldn't have been here on this earth, period. Just for something y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And I love these two girls right here. And you got a extended person in the family gonna come over there and dog them out. Yeah, I know y'all don't want to listen to me. I don't care because regardless of what, I'm gonna put the information out there.
Journal says she filed that complaint with CPS that ultimately made its way to DPD.
They're the police. They're supposed to investigate. I mean, it had all the cool, everything is there.
But the department never did investigate, at least with respect to Naziah. Instead, according to officials, only the other alleged victim named in the report was questioned because CPS only listed her under the victim header, even though Naziah was identified as an abuse victim too.
Does that make any sense to you?
No, makes zero sense. Either they didn't read it or they didn't comprehend it. That's my opinion. Tom Berry is a retired Detroit police lieutenant who reviewed the report that bears Naziah's name.
How many victims do you see identified there?
I see two for sure, maybe three. Somebody dropped the ball. It's pretty clear by reading that there's at least two allegations of sexual assault there.
Her name's right in the report. At a minimum, the department should reach out to her and at least ask if something happened. But that didn't happen. It did not.
Today, Assistant Chief Charles Fitzgerald makes no excuses, saying much has changed with how the department handles the more than 5,000 alleged reports it receives every year. Unlike when the Naziah complaint came through, he says DPD reviews everyone that identifies
See,
inside,
in the case right here, y'all blame Shannon. Shannon is a victim. She's been victimized, y'all. We talked about that. Naziah as well as other little kids in that house. Y'all we ain't even got down to the what y'all call it? The other little girls, the adoption little girls. They were little girls. We ain't heard nothing about them. But wait, y'all. Keep watching. Don't think them little kids ain't talking. Y'all forgot about y'all looking at just Nazaria and Shannon, mad at Shannon for nothing. Cause she was threatened. Shannon need to take the stand and really tell on that man though. Somebody mentally need to talk to her. She got to get help. Shannon can tell them more than what she can tell, what she need to tell them, but she a victim as well. Y'all wait till everything come out in that house. The other kids, the sister kids, the brother kids, on. Wait, just wait. Keep thinking. I don't know what I'm talking about. Keep thinking it.
That are listed under the victim header. Complaints are triaged and are assigned quickly, and missing information, like this case, Zaya's last name, is ferreted out by investigators.
That's a horrible experience. We still should have done what we should have done.
The fact that they acknowledge it shouldn't have worked this way, and it took for something so tragic to happen to her. And damn right, it shouldn't have worked that way.
It's something had to happen to make these people to work on this case. Somebody had to be unalive, y'all. I have to be careful what I say. They are unalive for the DPD to open their eyes. But these sisters right here, cousins right here, the best thing in this case. And watch some of y'all. Gonna come up here and talk negative about them now. Oh, I can see the cuz and the other cuz and looking like, look at them on the news, just telling them, making out. Don't be saying that's your family. That's their family. That's Nazaria grandma's sister sitting right there. What you talking about? That's her sister in the green shirt. She ain't got to get none of them children. But I appreciate them though. I appreciate them.
One of Zaya's relatives, who says she filed complaints with CPS too. She wonders tonight if the 13-year-old's fate might have been different had police ever bothered to reach out.
Somebody has to answer for that. They absolutely do.
CPS worker, they need to press, they need to sue. It's time for a lawsuit now. Them folks ain't did nothing.
And that a case like this begs is how many other victims or alleged victims in
See?
reports like this were named but never contacted by DPD. Yeah, prior to the recent process, I don't know. I would hate to speculate either. Do you worry that there are other cases? Of course, yeah, for sure.
I don't think it stopped in one child's life through the crack. They clearly weren't doing their jobs.
We don't know, of course, what Zaya might have said to police if she'd been interviewed. The other alleged victim who was questioned made no disclosures of abuse. Jarvis Butts denied he touched anyone questioned by police in his meeting.
What they need to do now? We got to get Shannon to talk, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we got to get Shannon. Shannon got to talk. Shannon, the uh, other victim in the family who been around them before. Everybody need to talk. On the way Shannon is going to talk, if they get that baby some help, if they get Shannon some help. Right now, she's sick. She's a sick person right now. Jarvis think he a bully. Jarvis think he's a bully. He don't scare me. But Y'all keep watching. Pay attention to those small channels. Cause they giving y'all information that ain't nobody said about. We giving y'all knowledge about this case. Not saying nobody else not either. But we are giving y'all some good, listen to them people. Only thing they ain't gonna do over here is cuss. They ain't gonna do all that cussing. Just make y'all understand. I ain't gonna do that. This case got a long way to go. And Shannon, I wish she'll get help so she could tell. I wish she would get help. And keep Jarvis locked up. But the way this case going on, pray, y'all better pray they don't get that boy no bun. He ain't kick. Yeah. See, I don't know. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. I want to hear y'all thoughts. I want to hear y'all thoughts on this case, okay? I love y'all and I got to go. Continue watching me, okay? That fits. Some more surprise stuff about to come out. I'm out of here.